Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Amazing Shinsengumi, Heroes in Love. We are on Nagakura Shinpachi's route, and we are doing his first ending, Crimson, Can I Come to Your Room? In the last episode, we left off with me running into a burning house to rescue somebody's wedding kimono. Yeah, that's really intelligent. Oh yeah, and we were out there in the first place because we were accused of being a spy. How in the world did that misunderstanding happen? Well, I'm sure Shinpachi will be coming to our rescue soon. That's probably why he's going to be asking if he can come to our room, because he's going to get us to come back to it. I hope. Well, you can sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. I ran into the house, and the interior had not been affected by the fire yet. I soon found the kimono. I took hold of the kimono to prevent the sparks from spreading. When I tried to go back outside... A few seconds ago, the room was fine, but now the interior was on fire as well. It was like the flames were alive, the way they swayed, grew, and came closer to me. I immediately searched for an escape route, but everything was engulfed in flames. While I took a minute to think, the flames continued to spread, blocking my path. I coughed violently after carelessly breathing in smoke. Ugh, it hurts. What should I do? If I continue like this, I won't be able to escape. Am I going to be burned alive? I was in pain and continued to breathe in smoke. I didn't know what I should do. What should I do? I was dumbstruck as I stood there. My mind wandered, and I started to think about the fires I'd experienced in the past. The fires stole the scenery I'd adored, my house, and even my parents. These fires always took the things most precious to me. Nevertheless, I gained one thing from being involved with these fires. I was able to meet my beloved. Shinpachi. If a fire didn't spring up that time, the Shinsengumi wouldn't have come. I would never have met Shinpachi. If I think about it like that, then the fire did something good for me. Shinpachi, I want to see you one last time. I regretted not smiling when I said my farewell to Shinpachi. Even in that situation, I should have at least smiled when I said goodbye. How could you? The interior finally started to burn completely. I didn't shake in fear. I was ready to die and simply watched the scenery before me. It might have been from the smoke or the hot flames, but my consciousness started to fade. I'm done for. When my body was about to fall to the floor,
Chizuru!
Shinpachi showed up in front of me and held me tight. I was stunned at the sudden events. I spoke without thinking. Shinpachi! I thought I was seeing an illusion during my last moments alive. My thoughts were disproven as Shinpachi, he wrapped his warm hand on my cheek? How does that work? This wasn't a dream or an illusion. It was his familiar, loving warmth. Shinpachi, is it really you, Shinpachi?
Yeah, I came to save you. Let's get out of here first.
Shinpachi glared at the flames. Yeah, that'll really help. He then picked me up.
Grab onto me and don't let go.
Shinpachi held me close and put his jacket over me to protect me from the embers. He then ran in between the flames. The flames roared violently and continued to burn just as strong as ever. The house started to fall apart. I thought it would collapse on us at any moment. I clung to Shinpachi with all my strength. I desperately prayed for our safety. We finally saw the exit in between the flames. Shinpachi ran as fast as he could. And then... While holding me tight, Shinpachi escaped unscathed. At the same time, he fell onto me as if he was protecting me from something. Shinpachi! I panicked and held him up. Shinpachi, are you okay? He was in pain, and his face showed it. I looked closer and noticed he was enduring the pain from a severe burn. Shinpachi! He acted as if nothing had happened to him. He stretched his hand out to my cheek.
Chizuru, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Yes, I'm fine because of your efforts. Thanks for protecting me.
I see. That's great.
He was immensely relieved and started to grin. It was the smile I adored so much. It felt like I hadn't seen it in forever.
I'm so glad you're okay. I wanted to apologize to you. I'm really sorry about before. It won't solve anything, and I don't expect you to forgive me. Still, please let me apologize. I'm so sorry for hurting you.
Shinpachi. Shinpachi grabbed my arm and came closer to me. He tightly embraced me with all his force.
You're more important than my comrades. If I lose you, I won't be able to do anything. That's how much I love you. That's why I believe in you.
Really?
Of course. I'm sorry for doubting you. No matter what anyone says, I'll always believe you.
Hooray! Shinpachi.
So, if you'd like, would you come with me back to the base? I want to tell everyone that you're innocent.
Shinpachi, thank you so much. You not only saved me, but you changed your mindset for me too. Okay, I'll go back to the base with you. I'll tell everyone that I'm innocent.
Thanks, Chizuru. I'll be by your side.
Okay. I returned to the Shinsengumi base together with Shinpachi. When I thought about everyone still doubting me, I was scared to meet Toshizo and the other members of the Shinsengumi. If they submit me to torture, I couldn't help but shiver thinking about it. I felt nervous and held Shinpachi closer. I looked up at him, and he was smiling like always and started to caress my hair.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
Okay, thanks. He combed my hair. His soft touch took away all my worries. If I'm with Shinpachi, I'll be fine. All of a sudden, I was overflowing with courage. I hope everyone will believe I'm innocent. I closed my eyes and prayed as Shinpachi and I entered the base. I was nervous entering the base. For some reason, everyone seemed to be in a hurry. It was like confusion broke out. Everyone was in a panic. Curious, Shinpachi raised his eyebrow.
What's going on? Hey, you guys, what happened?
Shinpachi called over some soldiers near us. Then...
Whoa, Shinpachi and Miss Yukimura. Hey, why are you so surprised? And what is this ruckus about? We were searching for you and Miss Yukimura. You were searching for us? Why? We couldn't find you guys anywhere, so they sent out a search party. Vice Captain Hijikata told us to bring you guys back at once. Is that so? Vice Captain Hijikata told you that. That's why the men of the Second Corps are all flustered searching for you, Captain. I see. That's what all this noise is about. Don't worry, you don't need to do anything else. You don't need to search any longer. I've already returned. Captain Nagakura. I swear, did you really think I ran off somewhere? I'd never do something like that. If I want to go out for a while, that doesn't mean I ran off somewhere. Chizuru, let's go. It looks like Captain Hijikata can't wait to see us. Let's give him a little visit.
Okay.
You don't have to be scared. I'm here with you. This time I'll be on your side.
Yeah, I know. I went toward Toshizo's section of the base. We went toward. A cold sweat ran down my face. I was scared just thinking about how Toshizo would deal with us. Shinpachi and I had left suddenly, so I was sure he wouldn't be in a good mood. Toshizo was renowned for being a maniacal vice captain, in other words, a demon. This is terrible. I don't care what happens to me, but I hope he'll be lenient on Shinpachi. I don't want something bad to happen to Shinpachi because of my actions. I was deep in my thoughts when we finally arrived at Toshizo's place. We reached this part of the base, and Toshizo greeted us with a stern look on his face.
Shinpachi, I see that you've returned.
Toshizo narrowed his eyes as he looked at both of us. It's like he's a snake staring at his prey. I was so scared of Toshizo's glaring eyes, I couldn't move an inch.
Sorry for leaving of my own accord. Nagakura Shinpachi reporting in.
Shinpachi fixed his posture and kept a cool head while Toshizo stared at him silently. Next, Toshizo looked toward me. I couldn't believe what he did next.
Miss Yukimura, I need to apologize to you. I am deeply sorry.
Toshizo put his head down so low it almost touched the floor. Huh? His actions were so unexpected, words spilled out of my mouth. What do you mean, apologize?
We went too far, accusing you of being a spy. Then, that means Chizuru is off the hook? Yeah, we did have a spy amongst us, but it was someone else. That was our mistake. I'll get rid of the inspector who doubted you. I wanted to apologize to you as soon as possible. That's why I had everyone search for you.
So that's what happened.
Chizuru, I'm so happy.
Me too. Apparently while I was out, the real spy was revealed. I was shocked. I was completely free of the former accusations, and I continued my life at the Shinsengumi base. Yay! I feel like There should have been a little bit more with this traitor story, though. Like, the traitor should have been someone we knew. Ever since my name was cleared, I lived life normally at Shinpachi's place. All the soldiers who doubted me apologized for their actions. My relationship with the Shinsengumi was better than ever. No matter how much I wanted life to continue like this, I was sure the Shinsengumi would soon leave for another battle. My chest ached just thinking about Shinpachi going into another battle. I couldn't bear it, but I wanted to wait for his return. I wanted to be by his side. I thought all this as I cleaned the base. As I cleaned the hallway, I heard the voice I fell in love with call to me.
Chizuru.
Oh, Shinpachi!
You're working hard at cleaning, aren't you? Thanks for always taking the chores around the base seriously.
That's just the natural thing to do. I giggled. Shinpachi softly smiled after seeing me laugh.
Chizuru, you really are cute.
Huh? What is this all of a sudden? I blushed in embarrassment after he called me cute. Shinpachi came closer to my face. He was fixated on my face.
You're too cute. I'm a little worried.
What?
You might think it's weird that I'm finally saying this now, but I'm worried because you're a cute girl living alone in a place full of men. Then again, I don't want to send you somewhere else.
While I continued mumbling, Shinpachi stroked my hair and cheek.
In other words, it's your fault for being irresistibly cute.
Huh? It's my fault?
I'm just kidding.
Shinpachi teasingly chuckled while I puffed up my cheeks. Shinpachi, I swear. I was still mad, but Shinpachi hugged me and spoke.
Hey, I want to talk to you about something.
What is it?
Tonight, can I come to your room? I want to sleep in the same bed as you.
I feel like we should have been sleeping in the same bed for a while now. After all, we had relations in Chapter 5.
I can't?
No, it's not like that. I'm just a little embarrassed.
Don't be. We're lovers, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He placed his lips on my hair and continued speaking.
Tonight, I want you to get into bed first. I'll come later, so wait for me.
Okay. My heart was throbbing violently. Tonight, I'm going to sleep with Shinpachi. I'm so happy but embarrassed at the same time. Later that night, Shinpachi came to my room just as he told me. He gracefully entered my bed and hid his body under the covers.
I didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Shinpachi held me tight under the covers.
Your body's so warm.
He whispered, and his breath tickled the back of my neck.
I always wanted to do this. I wanted to fall asleep while holding you. It feels so good. The happiness I'm feeling is beyond what I'd imagined. I'm no good if you're not around.
Shinpachi.
Our lives are connected, even when I'm on the battlefield. Will you stay by my side from now on? I don't want to be away from you, not even for a moment.
He kissed my cheek. Shinpachi. Yes, as long as you're okay with it, let me stay by your side. I too want to be by your side always. I don't want to be apart, not even for a moment.
Thank you, Chizuru. I love you. You're the most important thing to me in this whole wide world.
Shinpachi placed both his hands on my face, and he put his lips on top of mine. We kissed passionately. It was hard to breathe. I was taken in by the sweet taste of joy. I was so happy. I could have cried at any moment. This was the first time I learned how valuable it was to love someone. The future battles were unavoidable, but I would do my best to support Shinpachi. Whatever Shinpachi did for the Shinsengumi, I would be right there with him. I thought we could accomplish anything as long as we loved each other. As I got on top of Shinpachi, woo! I believed our future together would be filled with bliss. They just had to slip that one line in there. They just gave us a little tease and dropped us off. I'm really surprised they even said that. Alright, well, the next video will be the other two endings. So, hope to see you there. I'm going to get started with that because it's once again late at night already. I think I'm probably, I don't know. I really wanted to start Hajime's route, but I'm not sure if I'll have the time or not. Well, anyway, I'm heading over there. Hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.